Maqsood will have the new ball, left armour. On medium fast, there'll be a slip in place for him. Mohammed Amir, let's bear in mind, not injured, so don't panic anyone. Not injured, just being rested for that semi-final. Fine leg up in the circle, so the boundary riders are deep square leg and a third man. Here we go. No runs for Sharjeel this evening. He got done by some sheer pace by Naseem. But he'll still be taking some form and some confidence into that semi-final.
Dean Jones, as you know, was coach of Islamabad United before this.
Out! Lovely catch behind. Maqsood does strike. Shahzad's woes continue.
Well, the first ball he bowled just came back into his pads. This one has gone straight on. And possibly in the mind of Shahzad, he was thinking about the previous ball which came back at him. That went straight across him. And it's a regulation edge to the keeper, Rizwan. Very disappointing season for Shahzad. He's gone for naught. It's 0 for 1.
Middle. Thank you. Group 4 to come.
Khurram Manzoor.
Wait!
Chadwick Walton and Delport and Waqas, all these three guys have come from Islamabad. And Dino loved them. And the reason you saw just now, beautiful delivery. As Alan mentioned earlier, the ball came in and he played it inside the line of the ball, thinking that the ball will come back, and it just went with the arm. These left armers are great. And look at that. That's exactly what he's been telling Wasim Akram. Who better person can tell this, that this ball, which way is going to go? Wonderful, great.
He's learning from the greatest there, isn't he?
You sell yourself short there, Wilco. You were a wonderful left armour in your day. One's two. It is a skill, though, isn't it? I mean, speaking to both of you gentlemen, both swung the ball in that. Sometimes you feel the art of swing bowling has been lost. We don't see as much of it nowadays as we used to. I mean, there's many theories about the ball, but we don't see a lot of it anymore.
Well, Waqar and Wasim. I mean, you two terrorized batsmen for, what, 12 years? More? All around the world.
I think we still see that art, but not in this format. Batsmen, they don't really give you much chance. The pitches are flat. When you talk about test match cricket, you go to England, you see that art. This time it was the inner edge. That one came back a little bit. So it's a tough one for a batter, isn't it?
But he's got his line absolutely right here. Absolutely right, because that, you see, he's got to play at that. Yes, he could technically leave that alone, but he gets a little bit of swing that's going to possibly get back onto his off stump, but I think his line is good here. Waqas, this is a really good over.
Yeah, a lovely seam position there. Nice way to finish the over. A successful one, 1 for 1. Yeah, he bowls at a decent pace, but he also, what he does well is he bowls well at the back end of an innings as well. He's a sort of a specialist at Yorkers. We have said that we've got pretty much everything covered. Here's our live streaming channels, youtube.com/bsportspk. Naturally, our streaming partners around the world. cricketgateway.com and India sportstiger.com. 4. Do not bother chasing that.
Yeah, a little room this time. Khurram Manzoor clearing his front leg, getting in a good position to deal with this delivery. Scramble seam, just stood up nicely for him.
He's moosed that. There's the pace.
Yeah, he's very aggressive. Part of the Canadian League. He was in my team actually when Dean Jones was commentating those days, and he really liked him, and I think that's where he picked him up, and you know, he enjoyed his bowling, and this draft he said, I want him, and he got him. It's unfortunate that he only playing this game, and I hope he do well and play further into this tournament. But yeah, he's a great talent.
Well, he's got to fetch that. That is lambasted. Man alive, does he hit the ball hard.
Oh, I tell you what, I'd love to see a competition between Sharjeel and Khurram to see who hits it harder. I reckon Khurram Manzoor is just possibly edged in front with this one. And if he had an axe in his hand, he could chop a tree down with 5 of those. Big tree as well.
Yeah, he's a big lad. He's a strong lad, Khurram Manzoor.
That's not being dished up at 120 Ks either. There's a slower ball, and there's another boundary.
Struggle for a fast bowler, Ali Khan. Not a very good start. He tried everything in this over, nothing's working. Once again, Khurram Manzoor got into a very, very good position to hammer it away. He hits it really hard.
You could just see from that replay, which was a slower speed replay, that Ali didn't deliver that. He didn't bowl it, he actually put it. So it wasn't all in sync. Brain, hand and legs weren't in sync.
Fine leg up. And another boundary. A big, big over. 16 from the over, 2 gone, 17 for 1. Four more. That's a wonderful shot by Watson.
Been watching him for years, and that's a trademark Watson drive. Just full face. Look how low he gets here. He stays with the shot. Everything is geometrically perfect about that shot.
He enjoyed it as well. He stuck around for the picture, that's for sure. Right, we've got plenty of winners around. Let's go downstairs now to Buzzard Khan.
वेल पेप्सी कैच करोड़ और मेरे साथ मंजूर है। मंजूर ये बताएं कि जो पेप्सी कैच करोड़ है इससे आप लोग जब क्राउड मैच देखने आते हैं तो कितना मतलब इनिशिएटिव है?
हमारे को ये है कि ये पीसीबी और ये पेप्सी कैच करोड़ का बहुत हम शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं। कुछ जो ये करोड़ को बार बार दिल करता है कि देखने को मैच मिले, और ये बहुत हम खुश होते हैं कि बार बार कैच करने को हमारे को मिले ये।
बिल्कुल। और एक और मतलब मैच तो आप देखते ही हैं, मेरे लिए ये भी होता है कि मेरे पास कैच आ जाए।
मैं तो बार बार यही कहता हूँ कि ये कैच हमारे पास आए, बार बार जितनी दफ़ा भी आए कैच हम भी करें। हमारे को इतना करोड़ मिलता है कि खुश होते हैं कि जितना भी पीसीबी का शुक्रिया अदा करें, पेप्सी कैच करोड़ का शुक्रिया अदा करें, हम बहुत खुश होते हैं इससे।
राइट, अ वेरी एक्साइटेड कैच अ करोड़ मंजूर है।
Well, he should be. He should be. He's a winner. He's a winner.
And he wants more. He wants to get more catches, get involved in more crores, and why not?
He's got some tricks as well, Maqsood. We've seen the in-swinger, we've seen the one go across, we've seen a slower ball.
That was the first ball that he bowled to Ahmed Shahzad. This one, look at that. Isn't that wonderful too? Beautifully illustrated. The ball that came back, and in Shahzad's mind, the second ball is going to do the same, which is why he played for it and which is why he got the nick.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and also the length. He just pushed the ball a little bit fuller, just a touch fuller to make him drive. First delivery, what he was looking to do was to defend. But when he was looking to defend, he survived. A little bit fuller, he thought, okay, I can drive this one, and that one didn't come back. This went straight off the seam.
When you think that a cricket bat is just marginally over 4 inches wide, you don't have to swing the ball 2 feet. You just swing it a couple of inches, or you just let it go its own way. He's not the quickest around, but as fast as at 134. Let's go up to 135. And he's down to 125. But I think he's looking good tonight, Maqsood.
If you've got some skill, if you can swing the ball, 134 is more than enough, isn't it? It's no longer a slip in place now, though. There's one cover, or one straight drive down the ground, and the captain says, that's all for you. Out you come. Get yourself in the covers. Watson feels as though he missed out. 23 for 1.
Well, you've watched him over the years, Khurram Manzoor. Oh, goodness. You feel he could lift a car up to change the tyre.
Another one. He's dealing in boundaries.
Well, if you want to play this stroke, you better put a helmet on, because that's a little risky. But he's got so much confidence going at the moment, he doesn't mind. He got hold of it. There was a fielder there though. There's no chance to stop that.
Yeah, tricky now for the bowler, because he's not sure what length to bowl, because he dropped it short, he got cut away, he got it a little bit fuller, and he's been swept away. So, problems. He's a little bit upset.
He's upset because he hasn't smashed it into the advertising boards. Built like a marine, isn't he? He just built like he's in the wrong sport here. I'm not sure. Tree cutting.
He has a chance. No, he's got enough on it. He's got enough on it. It's going to bounce away and go for 4. And that now is 12 off 5 deliveries.
Well, he's living dangerously for a Manzoor. He's not bothered. Anything short, he wants to pull it or sweep it. Lucky that he got big edge and just gone for 4 quickly onto the boundary. Very good striker of the ball. Over the years, he's put on a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. Better. 35 for 1.
You know, if you put the hard yakker in, you'll get something out of this pitch.
Wants 2. I'll tell you what, if that was the 6th ball, I think he would have shouted 1. He wants the strike. Khurram wants the strike, and he wants to deal in boundaries.
Well, that's his first opportunity. Come on, he deserves the strike.
Well, he's got 7 fours in his 33. Strike rate of 183 at the moment.
I'd give him the strike if he's going to hit it like this. I don't think he's going to stop. But he might provide an opportunity. No!
What is happening here? Oh, I don't understand. I mean, he's taking all the risks in the world. The strike rate is good, using his feet, no control. No control. That hit almost the handle of the bat. Lucky that he just landed in between the two fielders. He's still out there.
Well, they know that the first 6 overs are very important with this surface. Gets tougher and tougher to bat on, although Cameron Delport will disagree because he seemed to get better and better. Give him back the strike, Watto.
Just forgot that Shane Watson was out there for a minute. He's just watching the power show up 22 yards from him. Well, he's strong anyway, square of the wicket. Look at those arms. Bang! Square of the wicket. Don't bowl short to this man. Don't bowl full to him. Don't bowl anything to him.
That's where he struggles a little bit, when the balls just get at him. You know, if you bowl him wide, he'll punish you. Tea time. Tapal Danedar chai.
Yeah, you can have it. Superb. And you can just hold it. Superb. Lovely.
Wasim Akram has been very, very busy, isn't he? Even yesterday, the day before, he was working with these youngsters. He was working with Arshad, his run-up. He's been having issues. Good to see him fixing his run-up. There you go. This was missing, and he's got it right this time.
Well, didn't expect to see this one, but obviously he's got another chapter in his book he wants us to see. He's blasted everything, and this time he flicks it over short fine leg. So he's got a whole box of tricks tonight. Khurram Manzoor.
Now my question is, why didn't he play earlier? He can hit the ball hard. They've given Ahmed a chance. They've given other guys a chance. He was the only one probably sitting on the bench the entire time.
That must be the 6th ball. It is. 5 gone. 45 for 1.
Ah, Danny, you used to wear that.
I did, Alan. It was a vast improvement on my looks. Thank you, Mr. Finlay.
Okay, Ali Khan here now. Khurram Manzoor on strike. What he's been good at is taking the single off the 6th ball of the over. He's been really good. Oh, it's the Osaka power run. I thought he got an early spurt, then he's coasted a bit, and then he's finished with a flourish. Well done. That's our Osaka power run.
He's in Manzoor's team, isn't he? He's 2. And Watson, front row, I reckon.
I think that was the official scorer who ran there, by the way. Yeah. That's a wide. Now Watson is on strike. Shane Watson, when he's chasing, his strike rate is 142. 142. He's been a great player over the years, Shane Watson, when he's been chasing targets for the franchises he's played for, with an average of 37, strike rate 142. It's better than when he's batting first.
feeling a little bit for Ali Khan here because he hasn't played a lot of cricket. I know that, Wilco, you spoke about he's had some injuries over the last year or two. You know, now get thrown into a big game. We can almost forgive him for being a little bit on the wayward side because bowling in nets are one thing, bowling in a middle's another, bowling in a match, well, that takes it to another degree.
Yeah, and the injury that he's had, HD, was a lingering hamstring injury. Like, he just could not get it repaired. It was well over a year. He's got pace. He's got an action to work with, Danny.
Yeah, Ali Khan, we've seen a bit of him in the Caribbean Premier League there in the West Indies, and liked what I've seen at times with him. And like anything, as you chaps have been saying, you've got to be playing. It's nice to match fitness, then get some rhythm happening, then get in the groove. And so when he has been at the Caribbean Premier League, and then he's up front, and then again at the death with the newer ball, then the older ball, does great stuff.
Ooh. Bit of pace from Ali Khan. I think Shane Watson's looking for the signal from the umpire. That was delivered at 140 kilometres an hour.
It's one of those ones when it goes past Watto at around on the popping crease. Let's see if it goes up and up. Let's have a look, and it keeps going. So yeah, I can see why he's a bit grizzly, Shane Watson, but he's always grizzly now these days. So a bit lenient there with the wide. Perhaps.
Gone after him this time. Over, long off, extra cover. And he'll get 4 for it.
Well, 50 comes up, courtesy of Shane Watson in terms of this partnership. And I like what I see in terms of being aggressive. He's only just got to double figures now, Shane Watson. He's been a spectator at the other end. To be fair, he's only faced 9 deliveries. But this is Watto of old.
Yeah, he's just so good on the eye, Shane Watson, when he's in this mood. Mind you, he hasn't had much of the strike. He's had 9 deliveries, and Superman, the other end, has had 24. Gone after him this time, leg side. Boom. Shot. 6 big ones.